Hi, welcome to my journey. Oh, I was in a carb coma this morning. After all of the goodies I got yesterday, what else can you expect? The macaroons was delicious. The bread, the sweetbreads was beautiful. Uh, and even the apple pie. I even munched into the apple pie later on that night. Okay? So, yeah. Hold on. But I did get up and shampoo and blow dried the pitties today. And that shit was hard work. I'm telling you, it was hard work. But because they was fighting me. They was fighting me all the way. They didn't want to get in the tub. They was trying to get out of the tub. They acted like the water was acid, Even the little ones started crying, and I'm like, come on. Man, I ended up with doggy hair. All over the bathroom. I was like, oh my God, I didn't realize they were shedding so much. But anyway, we're out here. I haven't been taking my pitties for a ride. But today is a new day. And it's New Year's Eve. Yes, it is. And guess what? Earlier today, it was like 66 degrees. I'm like, 66? Let me go ahead and wash the pitties while it's warm. And that way, they'll be clean. Clean. Okay? My goodness. If I show you a picture of how big my pitties are getting, they're getting big. Woo. I am too, but shit. We all be getting big here. We're getting big. We're getting big for the winter. Yes, we are. So we're gonna take a ride. I'm thinking also I might take them for a walk. See, if we can get back into, look at that. The hell did he throw out his car? What the fuck was that? I don't know why he couldn't leave that shit in his fucking car until he got to a trash can. But he just had to throw it out the car. He lucky the light was green. Would have put that shit in a bag and threw it in the back of his truck. Huh. See how he liked that. He'll probably be like, thank you, I just didn't have a sack. I don't know why they want to live in a trashy ass, dirty ass, fucked up ass world. And they're just like, well, my space is clean, my car's clean. Yeah, but you threw it in the street. I don't know how many times I go into different neighborhoods and I'm like, oh, this is a bad neighborhood, because I already can tell it's a bad neighborhood when they got trash all over the place. You can tell it's a bad neighborhood. Right? And for real, that's when I can actually say, yeah, cleanliness is next to godliness. And then this fool got the audacity to want to stop off over here at 7-Eleven. was trying to see what he had bought. I'm thinking he had bought. At first, I was like, "What was that? A lot of receipts and shit." And then, or some lotto tickets, and he just lost, and and was angry, right? And he lost and spent all that money on lotto tickets or something. And even if that's the case, why would he go over here to 7-Eleven like he's getting ready to buy some more lotto tickets? Oh, maybe he listened to a reader that told him he was going to win the lotto. I don't know. But I'm thinking about just going to the lake. There was a thought about taking the pitties to the doggy park, but then I was like, Right? Snoopy should go into defense mode and protective mode, and somebody say the wrong thing, or somebody look like they're not receptive to Gracie's advances. Yeah, we went through that, right? It became a whole shit show of dogs running around unleashed, and yeah. So we gonna go someplace maybe a little bit more isolated than that. And hopefully everything will go out. Everything will come out just fine. Okay? Hopefully everything will just come out just fine. It's been a while. They are sitting in the back seat like good doggies should. Yeah? See? Ain't none of them aggressive and jumping at the window and barking at people. I'm proud of her. Yes, I am. I gave him some steak rib fat that I cooked up for them yesterday, for being such good doggies and letting me, shampoo them and blow dry their hairs and stuff, It was beautiful. It was beautiful. It was a struggle. It was a lot of work, but it was beautiful. And they're so beautiful when they're clean. Although they didn't really like the fact that I was spraying them, because I was spraying them with the orange scented flea and tick, spray. Because, wet dogs is still a smell of a wet dog. But with a little orange scent, this is not so bad. It's not so bad. I didn't want to get out today, but like I said, when you have pitties, the pitties will make you feel like you need to get out. The pitties will make you feel like, get up and do something. Get up and do something. So that's what it is. We're going to get up and do something. It's New Year's Eve, right? So tomorrow will be a holiday. And it will be 1/1/1. All right? It'll be 1/1/1. It'll be the 1st of January in the year of the 1, right? And the 1 is also the year of the fire horse. The fire horse comes before the fire goat, sheep, whatever. And that was one thing that kind of tripped me out. I'm like, how? Where do they interchangeably, mix a ram, a sheep, and a goat all together? But they did it in Chinese astrology. They mixed them all together as if they're all like a little triad. Okay? So I was looking in Chinese astrology and I was trying to figure out, okay, well, if they're a triad family, right? The sheep, the ram, and the goat. You know, what's my triad? So I look and find out that my triad is like, they call it the second triad. Right? And I'm like, oh, okay. But it's a second triad that stands for intelligence, right? And I'm like, yeah, I know, right? And that's the rooster, the snake, and the ox. I'm a metal ox. But what they said is, it don't matter what type of ox you are, you're gonna be metal anyway, right? I'm like, what? I was like, I'm gonna have to ponder on that for a minute to figure that one out. Except to say that, you know, that maybe that's a perspective that, you know, the oxens, you know, they do hard work for the earth. Right. Anyway. And to other people, it could seem like it's a lot. Okay? Where other people, other animals, you know, they'll get their back broke. But not the oxen. The oxen won't get their back broke. They're like, how far do you want me to deliver this? How far do you want me to carry this? Oh look, the dog with a man with his dog. I was saying, yeah, I almost said it. A dog with his master. So we're gonna go down here lakeside. Hopefully, you know, y'all can be starting the new year just as clean as my doggies, at least. And I'm out here in my slippers. I'm like, that's okay. You going out there in your slippers and feel good about it, because they got soles on the bottom. Sole. They got sole. These businesses survive, because they ain't got no parking. They ain't got no parking. course, we got to get the beautiful shot here. Isn't this beautiful? So beautiful. Yeah, look at that. Look at that, look at that. It's beautiful here, yeah. My dogs, they're ready to get out now. They're like, wow, she done took it to her. She happy. We're down here at the lake. She gonna let us out. She gonna let us out. If we just be good. If we just be good, she gonna let us out. I couldn't help but to think how different it is for these younger people, right? Because when we used to have our bikes, we couldn't go no further than our legs will take us, right? But these kids, they could switch into electric mode, and God knows they can go probably 40 miles, 40, 70 miles. And if they use some of their leg power, they could probably go 100 miles. But yeah, see how beautiful? Beautiful. Look at the boats out there. Yeah. So this is where we're at. We're definitely going to try to see if we can take a walk, right? As you know, I walked them until I was through. I was like, no, y'all ain't gonna sit up here and make me fall down, make me hurt myself. So I still gotta watch that, right? Because it's been a while, and I might have forgot that they are sneaky that way. But of course, I did shorten the leashes, right? They're on 4 feet leash. Why can't they be like an obedient dog? Why can't they be like an obedient dog? Okay. On the 3rd, we're coming across the full moon. The Capricorn full moon. Yeah, it's the Capricorn full moon on the 3rd. So I know everybody's wanting prosperity. Prosperity! We need some money. That's right, because we need to feed the dogs. We need to feed ourselves. We need to pay our bills. Yeah. That's what we need. Oh, look. Up here because it's got a lot of sun up here, and I ain't trying to get too cold. Nuts. Trying to get too cold out here, even though there's more people up here than I would have preferred. But since we just kind of like walking around, we're not trying to exercise. We're just trying to get some fresh air, connect with the earth. They ready to go out. Let's see. I think I'm I'm gonna keep this on her. She might be too big for this, really. But we'll see. Let me get out of here. Okay. Wait. Let me lock up first. We did it! So this is how big my little baby puppy is now. She's big. She almost 40 pounds. Look at her. These are my doggies. Yeah, you guys are the star of the show right now. Yep. Look how strong she looks. Look at her. And she's just a puppy. She is going to be so big and strong. I'm telling you. She already got tremendous jaw power. And you know I don't exaggerate. If anything, I will underestimate. Let me make sure my car's locked. Let me make sure the car is locked. How close do I have to get to lock the damn car? Let me see if it's locked. don't want to be no fools out here. Yeah, it's locked. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yay. We walk down the trail. See, I told y'all I had my slippers on. See? Okay. Looks like they're over there doing a love ritual over there. See? A love ritual. For the next approaching New Year. Why not? Why not? Why not? Right? Why not? Why not? Why not? And of course, Gracie, she had to get her stranger love thing going on. Stop. So it looks like either it's a bunch of couples, you know, who want to be like friends forever. Right, Snoopy? Whew. Okay, we went for a walk without incident. I didn't fall down. Gracie only jumped on 2 people, but they were receptible, right? And so that's how it is. I say overall, it was a good walk because I didn't fall down. Right? So long as my safety and the safety of other people is fine, we're fine. We're okay. Although, I did see some really good behaving doggies. And I kept wondering, like, is my pitties ever going to be good behaving doggies? Ever? At least once, one fraction of their life, are they going to be good doggies? The sun is getting ready to set. That's going to be a beautiful sunset, but I'm feeling a little sweaty. So, yeah. I mean, I could do the large loop around, which I still might. You know me, I like to do the loop around. And I know there's a lot of places that will be closing early because today is New Year's Eve. And then there's going to be some places that are going to be open, but it's going to be expensive to keep them open on such a beautiful, ritualistic time as New Year's Eve. But yeah, the pitties, they were clean. They were clean. And all seems well in the neighborhood. It's 64 degrees outside, so it's not bad. It's not bad at all. It's kind of nice. You know, not too hot, not too cold. Yeah, kind of nice. So even though I did go into a carb coma, I did have, you know, beef cutlets, pitas, and some sweet potatoes. It was very good. I do have some more beef cutlets. I also, you know, ground it up and fried it like burgers in case, you know, just in case, you know, I wanted something other than like a sandwich or a pita. But you know, those pitas are pretty damn good. They are good. Oh, they're good. So I'm not sure, you know, I know I need to start, you know, putting myself on like a schedule, right? But I don't have a schedule. I sleep when I want, I eat when I want, I eat what I want, and yeah, even though I'm feeling kind of chubby right now, yeah, I'm feeling kind of chubby, because I'll tell you, the month of November and December, you know, it was all about the food. It was about that food. Right? The more they was trying to hold back the food, the fatter I got. I even gave Penny some beef cutlets after I washed them, because I thought they were so good. You know how sometimes when dogs get wet, you know, they're constantly shaking off the water? Well, the doggies didn't do that. And so I treated them. I gave them a special treat. Yeah. Last night, they had a special treat. They had riblet fat and liver. Of course, they had their regular dog food too. But they really, I think they like variety, like I like variety when it comes to eating. You know, we like our food doctored up and tantalizing our palates. And don't let the food make us feel strong too. Shoo. You say nothing but a thing. Nothing but time. Yeah, I think Snoopy had been feeling a little car sick. And now that she hadn't been in the car every day, because she was in the car every day, she wasn't liking it. And then we got Gracie, and then Gracie was in the car with us. Yeah, and she's in the car with us still. But I let them stay at home more. I do. I let them stay at home a lot more. See that big old dog over there? That's a big dog. Right there, see? What the heck? Look like a horse or a pony. A pony! Because it's so big and tall. Y'all are just muscular. Giant dog. Kind of like if I was to say part Afghan and Saint Bernard, maybe? Afghan and Saint Bernards. Something like that. Just a huge dog. Huge. So I'm drinking my coffee that has, no, I'm gonna let you go. Oh shit. You're going on the road. He's going on the road. That's what the hell. I thought he was going up there somewhere. So this dude, this old dude, look. He's doing pretty good though. He's going about 17 miles an hour. Yeah, he's doing pretty darn good. Gonna start the new year off right. Dang, he's going about 20 miles an hour now. And it's not an electrical bike. Yeah, he's going about 21. I'm clocking him, huh? Why are you clocking that old dude? Because he's doing good. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Got his helmet on. Hell yeah. I ain't going to be pushing him too hard. Because he was going to push himself up that hill. Like, oh, you want to push me? I'll show you. No, man. We ain't going to push you. Take your time. We're going to ride around the lake because it's such a beautiful day. It's 62 out, beautiful sky. Oh, if this is not the best way to bring in the new year, I don't know what is. I just don't know. I guess we'll be fishing. fishing would be the best way to bring in the new year and catching a big old catfish. And then bringing it home and frying it up. Yeah, that would be even better. It would be better. Okay. All right, dude. Look at all the birds. Ooh-hoo-hoo-hoo. The birds ain't ready to fly south yet. No, not yet. Look how beautiful the bride is. The bride is so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Dude, smile, you were on camera. See how beautiful, beautiful. That's so beautiful. Yeah, we're coming across my house. My house is a very, very, very fine house with 2 dogs in the yard. We used to see so hard. Yeah. Ooh. In my dreams, right? In my dreams. Look at that happy doggy there. That happy doggy there. He's so happy. Happy. So, what's the New Year's resolution? More options? More money? They say no fishing from the bridge. Abundance. I think they're enjoying the ride. I think they're enjoying the ride. Yeah. I just love these houses down here. I do. I do. magnificent. Magnificent architecture. Now, with all of this riding around, I definitely need some background music to this. You know, really, I thought I would get me like a toy dog, right? I thought that I would be a toy dog type of person, right? A dog that just looks like a little toy. Oh shit, look like they gonna have a bonfire. Huh? Look at her in her yellow dress and yellow shoes or yellow socks. Just yellow, mellow yellow. They don't have their fountain on, not today. Nope, they don't have their fountain on today. Ooh, look at that big ass house. Oh, they finished it. It's done. Yeah. They just need some work on the driveway. And they refurbishing this big ass beautiful house. Spanish style house. It looks great though. It does. It looks fantastic. And this one, they haven't put the outside siding on yet. We're all waiting to see what kind of outside they're gonna have. We're waiting to see what's it going to be. I didn't know that was there. It kind of looked like a little castle, little compound with a tennis court. Nice. Look at that pitty.